The city of Greenville is experiencing historic growth. In the past 15 years, Greenville's population has increased by approximately 40% as the city, once dependent on tobacco, has transitioned into a thriving medical and university community that serves as the cultural, educational, and economic hub of eastern North Carolina. Nowhere is that unprecedented growth more evident than in Greenville's center city. Since 2006, more than $600 million have been invested into the uptown district, representing both public and private capital. New housing developments, businesses, and retail options have been the result, with some projects recently completed and others on the horizon. City leaders recognize that a vital component for investment in the city is infrastructure, however, and Greenville is on the cusp of completing one of the most ambitious and complicated projects in the history of the city. That project is the replacement and rehabilitation of the Town Creek Culvert, a line of channels and underground piping that runs through the heart of the uptown area and connects to a network of drainage lines, allowing water to drain under roadways and buildings in the uptown area before eventually emptying into the Tar River.
Project's probably long overdue, but a very important stormwater project that encompasses the entire uptown area. This culvert or this stormwater piping system, we've seen some flooding, some major flooding in the uptown area, several feet of water. So this project is done because the existing system is decaying and falling apart, and this will take care of that problem.
There were many failures along the way. The system itself is aged and deteriorating. So we had some street failures in Reed Circle, as well as some localized flooding. With the investment in public infrastructure and private infrastructure, it was time to rehab the system.
Covering more than 300 acres, the Town Creek Culvert was built in the early 1900s and serves as one of the main outfalls for uptown and adjacent areas.
If you have several feet of water in the uptown area after a storm, it really halts any sort of economic development. We're seeing approximately $600 million worth of economic development that is either in the ground or planned for the next few years. And revitalizing this is one of the key baseline projects that allows that to happen.
The $33 million Town Creek Culvert project will address these issues.
Some of the benefits that we'll see with replacement of Town Creek Culvert is improved water quality as well as improved conveyance.
The greatest benefit with stormwater is avoidance of flooding. But there'll be several more benefits here. This is a green infrastructure project. We're making the water cleaner before it gets discharged into the Tar River. There'll be educational opportunities along the way. At some point there'll be a greenway attached with this, but it also allows for that economic development and the whole uptown city expansion.
Work will include the installation of a pair of 84-inch pipes 25 feet below the ground throughout the uptown area. The culvert will run from 9th Street and Washington Street, up Washington Street, across 8th Street, east on Reed Circle before crossing 5th Street and ending on East Carolina University property and into the Tar River. Completion of the project is expected to take 30 months.
We've been very fortunate with this project. There are numerous green features, assist with water quality or treatment of the stormwater infrastructure. Of those, I'm most excited about the RSC, which is regenerative stormwater conveyance. We will be daylighting a portion of this creek, which is right behind me, and opening it up for an open channel, and it will be a series of step pools which allow for stormwater conveyance as well as infiltration and water treatment. The reality is the green features actually provide a cost savings for the city of Greenville.
The importance of the green aspect is one from a water quality perspective, but the second part of it, which is extremely important to all of the residents of Greenville, is that we're receiving $16 million in zero interest loans. And over the life of the project, that's going to save us $7-8 million.
The goal of the project is to relieve or minimize localized flooding as well as provide water quality treatment. One of the challenges is to package all of those elements into a visually pleasing project to learn from the stormwater controls that we're putting in.
There's a couple of things going on here. One, we're able to educate the public more. They'll be able to see what's going on with stormwater, but the regenerative stormwater conveyance, some of the street trees as well as the permeable pavers have a improved aesthetic appeal. Some of it, the regenerative stormwater conveyance will look like a landscaped park.
This project really offers a unique opportunity for the city of Greenville. Because we're investing in this infrastructure due to a deteriorated system, an aging system, and localized flooding and failures, we have the opportunity to install this green infrastructure. Our models indicate that this green infrastructure alone is like converting 10 city blocks into coastal plain forest. That is huge for our area. For a retrofit in an urban setting, you don't have that kind of opportunity everywhere. While the green infrastructure in the end is actually saving us money.
The project is one necessary and will improve quality of life in the uptown area.
If I'm a business owner, if you have a website for your business, please link to the city's business. Please notify, educate your customers of the impacts, where parking will be for your facility or for your business.
The project's impact will be significant on the uptown area during that time, as road closures and detours will affect travel throughout the area. The relocation of sewer, water, gas, electric, and cable lines will add to the complexity of the project. While the impact of the construction process may be burdensome at times, the benefits of the culvert replacement will be worth it.